from the band noggin. I mean Van Noggin. From the Van Noggin, Radio 1 Guy. Midnight edition. For all you crazy kids out there that like to do it late night style-y. We got some easy tones. We got some docile tones and some low stuff for you. Docile tones and low, interesting things from the Van Noggin. And if you don't know what that means, I'll share with you a little bit. Houdini, on a plane to Seoul right now. Miss ya, bub. We miss you too. We were dangerously close to Spokane. As you know, we were in Moscow, Idaho just a few nights ago. Just a few nights ago. Let me try something here. There we go. Chat only. Yes, we were in Moscow, Idaho just a few nights ago. Had a great show. It was live. Sorry we couldn't play in Spokane, my brother. Have a safe trip. Have a safe flight to Seoul, Korea. Damn, that sounds fun. Never been there. Wanna. Oh, do I wanna. Yeah, we wish you could have been there too. Sorry, brother. I know you were around last Monday and you were hip to the fact that we're streaming live from the Van Noggin, which means what you're looking at, this floating disembodied head that you're looking at right before you, is actually in the back of my van, this time parked in a driveway in suburban Salt Lake City. That's right. You heard right. And we're all smelling like vans because we got into a Fandango fight. Radio 1 Guy. If my voice sounds a little funny, it's because, well, heck, I've been singing all day, all night. Every day, every night. And we spent all day on the Van Noggin studio. Thanks, Houdini. Yeah, it's been a ball breaker out here, but this has been what we've been shooting for. Trying to get the van happening. And it looks like we do have our, and here we go. And here we go. Radio 1 Guy.
But it works.
Yes, it does. It definitely works. This is interesting. This is interesting. And I like it. You good? Sorry. I can't hear your brother. Say something. One more time? Oh, Facebook. Yeah, let's do it. Is that what you're asking me? Oh, you need to log in? Oh, wait. Sorry, brother. Got it. Here I come. One moment, my friends. Gotcha. Sorry, I just couldn't hear you. Yeah, I'm back. Just had to log in. You guys know what that's all about. You guys do your logging in. I see you out there. I see you out there. Houdini from Twitch says, recorded 4 more tracks last night. When they're ready, I'll toss them your way for a listen. Yes, please. Toss them our way. 1985 Ghost from Twitch says, hey man. Hey, right back at you, friend. You're catching the midnight edition of Radio 1 Guy. We're glad to have you. Boy, howdy are we. Sorry we're so late. As some of you may know and some of you may not know, this has been the plan to broadcast every Monday, straight from the Van Noggin. We're in the middle of the Butt Noggin tour, transmitting straight from the Butt Noggin, which has a very much a Radio 1 Guy theme, as you may or may not be aware. If you're not aware, you should go take a look at the beautiful posters that we have rocking for you this time around.
But it works. Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not.
Probably not, but maybe so. We don't know. Or maybe we do. Radio 1 Guy. I'm a little chilly. How about you? We're, some of you may know from last week's broadcast, we have a 1500 watt pure sine wave inverter recently installed by Magic Dave into the Van Noggin, into our luxury cargo van, in which we've uploaded, upgraded, upbuilt, rebuilt the whole middle section into a Radio 1 Guy broadcast studio. And luckily, everything works.
Transmitting straight from the Butt Noggin.
Oh, yeah. Sure does. Sure does. 1985 Ghost from Twitch says, -12 Celsius there. Wow. Ugh, that's cold. That sounds cold, my friend. Facebook's up. I'm ready, brother. Thanks, man. Why, that looks good. Transmitting straight from the Butt Noggin, Van Noggin. Van Noggin, Butt Noggin. And that's how we roll. Pulling it up. And I'm not afraid. Here we go. Radio 1 Guy. Transmitting straight from the Butt Noggin. Let me know you're out there, friends. Special late night Monday edition. Special late night Monday edition here. Happy to see you. Radio 1 Guy. Happy to see you. And yes, the plan was, the whole time the plan was to broadcast every Monday night from the road. For those of you not paying attention, that one guy, that's me, and the Mindbender, that's him. We're on the road for 3.5 months. And some of you may not realize what's involved in such an undertaking, but let me tell you, it's no picnic. No, it ain't. But yes, it is. Radio 1 Guy. Ashley Roy Hill from Facebook says, present. Bless ya.
Hey, that one guy, what you got there?
I'm going to crank up the jams just a little bit more. Everyone share, says Robert James. Thank you, my friend. Devin asks, do your lips itch? I've been asked that a lot lately. No. They may look like they do, but I promise they don't. How can you see things I'm doing with my lips if they're all over this microphone here? I think the microphone's blocking them. But maybe not. Radio 1 Guy. Jesse John says, ow. Ow. Liam from Facebook says, 8 a.m. in the UK. Thought you weren't being funky tonight. Oh, we are. Just a little different, though. We take every Monday off. We're on a 3.5 month tour. I told you guys that already. But what you might not know is every Monday we have off. And we really don't have it off because, in fact, we're broadcasting every Monday right here at Radio1Guy.com. Straight from the butt noggin.
Exclusive business.
It's exclusive business, but you know the drill. So tonight it's a special midnight edition. I hope that's okay. I figured it would be. And I figured we'd get a couple friends from over the pond maybe because the time difference. Fun times. Caleb from Facebook says, was off to bed because I work in 5 hours, but had to say, sup to the one and only with that one guy. Ow. We'll watch the stream when I'm off of work. I got you, my friend. If you can't stay up, get a little sleep so you're not too groggy at work tomorrow. Can't blame you there. Radio One Guy, can't blame you there. Age from Facebook says, I saw you on Twitch a second ago. I'm going to try to get that Vietnamese coffee for you on this trip. I still have a bunch of records. Oh, yes, send us our records, please. Wow, here's a blast from the past. Christopher Eric Knight from Facebook says, played with you at Lindy's in Concord, California, that is, back in 1997. Was a band called 9 Pound Grind. Oh, yes, I remember you, of course. Now in a band called Centrum and live in Norway. No kidding. Aw, bless you. Bless you, friend. Thank you for staying in touch. I'm still that one guy. Can you believe it? After all these years, I'm still doing this crazy thing. Of course, the radio show's a little bit of a different trip, but you know the drill. Radio One Guy. That one guy, still. Oh, yeah. And Victor Mercer says, ow. Bless you, friend. Bless you, friend. Broadcasting live from the Van Noggin. For those of you not keeping up with the tour branding, currently on the Transmitting Straight from the Butt Noggin tour, which has raised a few questions so far. We've been on the road for about 3 weeks. Very successful, in case you're wondering. Not financially, but in spirit. Good spirits at all the gigs so far. I gotta say, this has been one of my favorite tours. Me and the Mindbender are bringing the visuals and the vibes heavy. And if you'd like to check us live, please check out thatoneguy.com/tour/Radio1Guy. Now it looks like that. Tour. What's up, Nicole Dreams Big? In 1995, Ghost says, will you play in Montreal? Not on this one. We are going to Canada, though. Yes, we are. Digital Meds from Radio1Guy.com says, thank you for streaming so many shows. They've been blowing my mind. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, we've been having fun doing that, I gotta say. That's been going good. Really good. So if you're seeing this on Facebook, make sure you cut on over to Radio1Guy.com because sometimes we just stream there. Sometimes we stream everywhere. Sometimes we're on Facebook. Sometimes we're on Twitch. Sometimes we're on all of them and YouTube and a bunch of others. Radio One Guy. Speaking of YouTube, let me go over there and take a peek. In case I'm missing some action. I doubt that I am. YouTube's always a little slower, but the heart's there. Yes, it is. Kind of screwed up on the devices tonight. I can't take phone calls. I wanted to. I might be able to fix it though. Maybe.
Dang, Pops, what you got there?
Radio One Guy. Just getting warmed up. It's a little cold in the van, but I'll tell you, it It ain't -12 like some of y'all are experiencing. Boy, that sounds rough. Need Skin from YouTube says, been watching the live shows. Great job, guy. Thank you. That's me and the Mindbender working hard for you guys. And Justin Brink on YouTube also says, thanks for being here. No. Thank you. No. Thank you. You're welcome, by the way. I'm just happy you guys are here. Anyways. Switch back to Facebook to make sure I'm not missing nothing. He said, baby, you ain't missing nothing. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Sorry, the mustache is a little out of sorts tonight. It's been a long day. This is our first day off in 7 straight gigs. And we've been working hard straightening out the van because this is where we're broadcasting from, straight from the Van Noggin. We got a live broadcast studio in the back of my van so we can broadcast to you from the road. And if you only knew the great deal of effort it took, it's taken to do this, you'd be impressed, my friends. Yes, you would. We basically crammed the entire Las Vegas broadcast studio in the back of a van, and we're bringing it to you guys. Oh, yes, we are. Live. Radio1Guy. Indeed. Mitch from Facebook says, Witcha chicka waka waka. Well said, my friend. Todd Oliver Nelson says, hey, Mike. Hey, back at you, friend. So good to hear from you. Weston from Facebook says, me and a bunch of my friends saw you in Bellingham. Thank you much for an amazing show as always. Never miss a show when you tour. Thank you. Thank you, Weston. Yes, we played in Bellingham. That was just a few nights ago. And boy, howdy, was that fun. It was a big turnout, especially for a Tuesday. It was a full house, if I may be so bold. So thank you, Weston, for you and your buddies showing up and bringing it. Bringing the gnar.
Set the controls for the heart of the butt noggin. Radio1Guy, bringing the gnar from the vague.
Todd Oliver Nelson from Facebook says, the last time I saw you live was with my friend Fat Mark at the Tractor Tavern in Seattle. Yeah. Oh, he passed away May 2015, but adored you as well. It would mean a lot to the homies if you said a hello before the grave. Done and done, my friend. I miss you too. Fat Mark, we are thinking of you, my friend. And that's kind of what that one guy, or Radio1Guy, is all about, actually. So thank you for sharing that with us, Todd. We just played in Seattle. I'm sorry we missed you. We would love to have you there. We just played there. But I'll be back. It's been a busy tour. Good Lord, has this been a busy tour. Busy. Going 100 miles an hour out here. Ooh, okay, Christopher. Yeah, keep in touch about that. That sounds kind of amazing. Yes, I'm interested in recording at Abbey Road Studios. Sounds incredible. Thank you. Yeah, let's stay in touch. Let's stay in touch about that. For sure.
Put this in your magic pipe and smoke it. Rainbows. Rainbows on demand. Rainbows on demand.
Dean O. Carter from Facebook asks, can you play a show here in Vegas? You're home again, man. Nah, we're not home. It looks like we are. We are broadcasting from the back of my van, and that is not a joke. It really is. I got an entire, I guess you'd call it a broadcast studios / recording studio in here. It is not roomy. It's a very tight fit. I've done the floor, the walls, and the ceiling in green screen. And I packed my green screen suit so I can be a disembodied head for you guys, just like I am back home. And me and the Mindbender, we strategized. We thought, what if we could broadcast every Monday from the road? And that's what we're doing. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Sorry, Brent. Brent Eason asks from Facebook, did you already roll through Portland? And the answer is yes. I apologize. We had a good one, too. Played at the Doug for a week from Sunday. Last Sunday. We played in Salt Lake City last night, Sunday. Week before we were in Portland, and it was awesome. Boy, one of my favorite ones of the tour, actually. Sorry, my friend. We'll be back. We'll be back. And Melanie says, loved you in Seattle. Thank you, Melanie. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Naturally processed, single origin, V6060. Third wave, ill steez.
Ill steez. Moises Garcia says, we will see you the weekend, Mike, in Denver. Yes, Denver's coming up. And boy, can I can't wait. Boy, can I can't wait for that. That's coming right up. Is it gonna be good? It's gonna be good. Denver. Yeah, we're in Salt Lake City last night, and tonight we are parked. I parked my van, which is our mobile broadcast studio, in a driveway in suburban Salt Lake City. We're trying to be as quiet as we can, even though we're rocking in here. And we're doing the late night edition. I apologize for such a late broadcast, my friends, but for those of you who are tuning in, I greatly appreciate it. It just took forever to get things reorganized in here. You can imagine how tight and difficult it is to do what we do. Radio 1 Guy. Todd Oliver asks, T1G's favorite album of 2017? Actually, yes, he would be correct. Ross is correct. I'm playing it right now. It's my guitar record. It's just too good. Too good. I know. I like it so much, I'm even thinking of trying to make my own version of it. Of course, my own version. I won't steal, but I'm definitely gonna cop the vibes. Definitely gonna cop the vibes. If you acquires my drift. Radio 1 Guy. Yes, we will get down. Thank you, Moises. Indeedy. Strassionic. There you are, my friend. I'm just trying to jump around here. Got to catch up with Strass in Portland, and boy, was that fun. And I did my very bestest card illusion for Strass, because I knew he'd dig it. I knew you'd dig it, brother. 1995 Ghosts on radio1guy.com asks, where in Canada, man? Oh, then. Sorry, read that wrong. We're going to be in Toronto, I believe. We're going to be in London, Ontario. We're going to be in, I think Guelph. I got to look again. We got a handful of dates. Not Montreal, though. I apologize. I do. Confusion Golem says, really looking forward to seeing you in Nashville next month. I know. Me too. We are way behind on our Nashville duties. We had to skip it last tour. Actually, that was the gig where I got sick. I got really ill. Ill steez.
Single origin, ill steez. Set the controls for the heart of the butt noggin. Radio1Guy, bringing the gnar from the vague.
Indeed. You guys get it. Yeah, that was a rough one. That stuff happens. What do you want? What do you know? What do you say? Radio1Guy. Midnight edition. Midnight broadcast. It's later than midnight, I know that. We're in mountain time, jeez. It's 2 a.m. 2 a.m. No, 1:30. What am I saying? I can't exaggerate. I shouldn't exaggerate. Dino Carter says, this is so visually stimulating. Yes, I told you. Radio1Guy, we told you.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Exclusive business. Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not. Radio1Guy.
Oh, yeah. Clay says, yay. Good Lord, this is fun. This is just what I needed. I gotta tell you, friends, this was a pretty big undertaking to fully equip the Van Noggin, aka our vessel, our spaceship, for taking us across the old US of A in Canada for this tour. Really big tour. We're on a really big tour. It's big. It's long. It's serious. And one of the strategies, luckily, was to keep Mondays wide open so we could broadcast to you. Radio1Guy, broadcasting to you.
But it works.
Radio1Guy. That's where you are. And we're happy to have you. Got more ideas? We'll get it rocking for you. I just can't believe we can even do this. I think it's neat. I think it's neat. Live from the Van Noggin, if you know what I mean. Indeedy, indeedy. Radio1Guy. See, I told you. Haha. And you said we couldn't do it. Yes, you did. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh, there you are, Facebook. Radio1Guy Midnight Edition. Bringing you some mellow tunes from the back of my van. And that's not a joke, by the way. We're broadcasting from the back of the van, live. I'm on the road as we speak. We are parked in a beautiful, quiet driveway in suburban Salt Lake City, because that's where I played last night. And it took us all day to put this together. So we're doing a little bit of a late night edition of Radio1Guy. And if you have a submission, go ahead and post. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But if you want to, you should. Radio1Guy.
Exclusive business.
Exclusive business.
Electrical Rabbi. Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not.
That's a tough question to answer. I think it's because it's just in our blood, Logie, as far as I can tell. I think it's just in our blood. And in our beards. And in our hats. Nick says, you're going to be in my dreams tonight. Thank you. Of course. You are more than welcome, my friend. That's why I do this. Radio1Guy. That's why I do this. Thank you, Logie. I love you back. That's a promise. Radio1Guy. We're on the road, by the way. Check out the tour dates. We might be coming to a town near you. I hope we are. Nick from Facebook says, come to California. Okay. Maybe we will. I'd like to. I really would. I would. And I'm not just saying that. Liam says always packs a wallop. Well, you know, we try. It's kind of easier to pack a wallop when it's this late. I like doing the late night edition of Radio1Guy, and we're happy to have you, my friends. Jim says he's having an epileptic seizure right now. Help. I hope that's not because of us. I hope you're okay, my friend. Dan says, Vegas, come back. We're working on it. That's an absolute promise, by the way. We're supposed to be done with this tour sometime in mid to late April. And I think we're going to try to do a Vegas show then. That's going to be homecoming. This is the weird part. We're in Salt Lake City as we speak. Only a mere few hours from Vegas, but are we going back there? No, we're not. We're headed to Colorado tomorrow. We'll be in Grand Junction tomorrow. We'll be in Avon the day after that. We'll be in Fort Collins in Denver, Carbondale, Colorado. Then we keep going east. We'll be through Kansas and Omaha, Nebraska, and Minneapolis, Minnesota. Hello, Minneapolis. And then we gonna keep a-going. And let me tell you something, me and the Mindbender, we have a good show for you. A good live show. Wyatt says, I learned about you 5 years ago. Just found out about the show. Glad to see ya. Well, let me tell you, we're glad to see you too, my friend. And we're on the road. Cheers from Argentina. It says, I know, Black Sheep. We're working on it. A Black Sheep in Colorado Springs. Sorry about that. Cheers from Argentina. Thank you, my friend. Love to go there. Never been. Never been. Yes, Wyatt, Minneapolis. That's coming up. That's in like a week or so. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's going to be good, too. I have a feeling. Logie says, you neglect us in Texas. This is not true. We're going to be in Texas. It's just towards the end of the tour. Look at the dates. Look at the dates. That's a promise. I think we're going to Austin. I think we're going to Dallas. I can't remember if we're doing Houston this time. We may not be. I can't remember, though.
Electrical Rabbi, finish it. But it works.
But it works. Radio. One guy. Thanks for tuning in. Late night edition. Hope we're not keeping you up. But if we are, you could always use this as a little sleep aid.
Radio One Guy. Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not. Exclusive business. But it works. Electrical Rabbi.
Oh, I've read about Argentina. Believe me, I'm dying to go there. I used to play in a tango orchestra back in the day. And I'm a big fan of Astor Piazzolla. And I used to play my upright bass. I used to go bum, 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 bum. I used to go bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I used to do it. And it was good. I want to go there. I want to experience that beautiful country for myself. One of these days. I hope so. I hope so. Oh, Tracy EJ says, sleep aid faux show. I'll try not to do any jarring sound. So if you want to use this as a drift off tool, you can. And I appreciate. Oh, Greg, you got to drive your bus. I know it's early where you are. It's late where we are. Salt Lake City time. Kind of late. Dan Killeran. Aw, what a great name to see pop up on Facebook. Says, play that coffee song. I think you're talking about the one that goes... I think you're talking about the one that goes... Bum bum tickety bum bum tickety bum bum tickety bum bum. That's the one, right? Bum bum tickety bum bum tickety bum bum tickety bum bum tickety. Sorry. That might keep you up. Oh, 5 a.m. in Argentina. It is late. Yes, sweet dreams, my friend. We will see you soon. Thanks for tuning in. I know the late night edition's kind of fun this way because I'm down to do the old sleepy. Sleepy. Radio One Guy. And I can do a little trancey stuff for you if you'd like. I got the magic pipe set up here in the back of my van. That's got to be impressive to you guys, because it's impressive to me. This isn't supposed to be possible. This is something we've been trying to do for years. And believe it or not, in my van, that's where we are. In a driveway in suburban Salt Lake City, because this is where I played last night, we can do live broadcasting for you here at Radio One Guy. And we can keep it legit. One Guy. Yeah. There we go. There we go. And here we are. Radio 1 Guy. This ain't no accident. We're doing this for real. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Jennifer says, I'm freaking out that he acknowledged my comment. Don't freak out. We're all in this together. Or freak out. Jobadiah says, I want to hear another dirty joke from that one guy. I got to think about it. Dirty jokes are a little risky. Though, they're fun sometimes. Don't freak out, friends. No. Thank you. I'm here for your enjoyment. All of you. And I appreciate you joining in. Radio 1 Guy, this is the late night edition of the broadcast. And this is fun.
Electrical rabbi. But it works. Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not.
Probably not. Maybe though. It's hard to say. David from Facebook says, I stumble upon this once a night, and I don't know how. Let me tell you, we're just happy to have you here, brother. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. I just saw a bunch of them fly across the screen. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel like I'm doing something right. Radio 1 Guy. Andrew asks, Andrew from Facebook asks, is this what happens in Jewish acid heaven? I hope so. That's for sure. We have fun with this stuff. It is fun. Thank you, Logie. But it's fun.
Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not. Electrical rabbi. Radio, bringing one guy, bringing the gnar from the vague. Hey, that one guy, what you got there?
Yeah, let's rock. Let's rock. Patrick from Facebook asks, can I get a shout out? You know what? Yes, you can. Michael says, you're an inspiration, one guy. Well, thank you. I try. If only you could see how much work actually went into this. This may seem like I'm just screwing around, but the reality is I got a whole broadcast studio here in the back of my van, and only because I wanted to keep doing the broadcast from the road, because this tour, I'm on a tour that's going for like 3.5 months. And while that may not sound like such a big deal to you, believe me, it is. A lot of work, 7 days a week, touring every night, touring every day, gigs. I got gigs.
Radio 1 Guy, bringing the gnar from the vague.
Matt says, I've seen your magic tricks in person. Ooh, have you? Because I got some good ones. I got some new ones. Anybody that wants to chime in to the chat here and tell everybody how good the magic show is this year. I'm doing an upgraded magic show every night before the music show. Before the music show, I'm doing a magic show. And it's good. Things happen. Things magically appear from my beard. They do. Let's try one. Just for fun. Name me an animal. Somebody out there, name me an animal. I see bird. All right, let's try it. Oh, don't be afraid, little fella. He is. We can watch this. This gets a little mean, but it's all in good fun. That's a good bird. We can fix him.
The Mindbenders. Radio. Maybe the answer to all these problems, but probably not.
He's okay. He is okay. You guys liked that one. I know you did. You don't have to, though. Jennifer from Facebook says, ha 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 ha. Indeed. Amanda says, thanks for being awesome. I can only try. Whether or not I'm actually awesome is up to you guys. But if you tell me I am, then by golly, I'll take it. Because it ain't easy. Praise the bird. Oh, we'll keep it real. Probably not. Oh, come on.
Radio1Guy. Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not.
Probably not. You're correct. Of course. Of course. Aw, Jimbo says, I want to thank you for going live with the shows. You aren't going to be closer than 3 hours from my town on this tour, and I won't get to see you this year otherwise. Well, for the lack of being close to your town, I apologize, but we are happy to do the live streams. Pretty much any night the venue's got decent internet, me and the Mindbender, we gonna plug in, and we gonna turn on, and we gonna rock. If you want to catch some of the other shows, just look back on the Facebook stream right here, and you can see yesterday's show. We broadcast yesterday. We broadcast from Portland the other day. We broadcasted from Bellingham, Washington the other day. We broadcasted right now from Jewish Heaven. Jewish acid heaven, as our friend just said. I appreciate that. St. Louis is around the corner, J-Ron. Look at the tour dates, for crying out loud. Yeah, we'll be in St. Louis in like 3 weeks, I think. We'll be at the Old Rock House. You'll love it. I promise. You will love it. Radio1Guy. Matt Duran from Facebook says, Magic Pipe blew my mind first time I seen it. Well, guess what? It's right here. Right here. See? Yeah. Part of the idea was maybe I could even practice, work on some new sounds and things. You know, when I'm not driving at breakneck speeds to get to the gigs on time. Boy, howdy, let me tell you, we played in Bozeman, Montana on Saturday night, and we played in Victor, Idaho on Sunday, and it was a white knuckle drive over the mountains and the snow and the ice. Not easy. You may think it's easy, but it's not.
Electrical rabbi works. Finish it. Exclusive business. Radio1Guy. Electrical rabbi. Finish it. Electrical rabbi. But it works. Radio1Guy. Exclusive business. Yes, Bozeman is terrifying in the winter. Beautiful, though. Had a good show. We had a good show last Saturday. We have shows every night, except tonight. This is the show tonight because we're broadcasting from the Van Noggin. See? That's what it looks like. It looks like there's a lot of space, but it's not. But it's looking good. We got a real blazing internet connection tonight. Thanks to the mind bender's diligent studies in the gentle, sacred art of Airbnb looking. And for those of you that have been keeping score, we broadcast from a driveway in Sacramento, California, just last 2 weeks ago. And then we broadcast from a driveway in Portland just last Monday. And then this Monday, we hear. Oh, we hear. Yes, we are. Sacred art of Airbnb looking. That's what I tried to say, Nathan. I didn't do that right. Jim says, can we get a song, please? Let me think about it. I might play you guys a song. Yes. But I think I'm going to keep it mellow because I don't want to wake up the neighbors. Nah, I kind of don't care about them. They're not really my neighbors. In about 8 hours, I ain't going to see any of these people again because we're going to be back on the road. This is Airbnb. This is very temporary, though I don't want to be rude. Though everything I'm doing is in the headphones. They can't hear me anyway, but I am in the back of my van in a driveway, surrounded by strangers in their homes, probably having to wake up early today. Good Lord. Andrew from Facebook says, I'm gonna come to your Asheville show and we'll smoke that kosher kush. Well, alrighty then. I keep it straight edge on the road because it's just too much work. I got to keep my butt noggin firing on all cylinders. But I'm not trying to tell anybody else what to do. See, for me, Jewish acid heaven just kind of happens au natural. I don't really need to do much else than ask the mind bender to set the controls for the heart of the butt noggin. Electrical rabbi. Hey, that one guy. What you transmitting got straight from the butt noggin? Surrounded by strangers. New side project, says Drew. Ooh. Matt asks, are you playing The Moon is Disgusting on the Eclipse Blue Moon Supermoon? Damn, I better. It sounds like it's gots to happen. Oh, I gots to play that. Radio1Guy. Let's see where we are here on the old Twitch. Just making sure. Radio1Guy transmitting straight from the butt noggin. There you are. Not much. Emilio asks, do you have any candy in you can? I know what you meant. You meant to say van instead of can. I think you were just a victim of that ruthless spell check spell correct thing. I know what you meant to say. And we do have candy in our van, but it's for us. I ain't giving it to nobody. Bringing the gnar from the vague. bringing the gnar from the vague.
Oh, thanks. Oh, yes. Oh, this is a reminder. Mindbender. Schooling me. He's schooling me on the Idaho Spud. They don't pay me to say this, by the way, but just because we just played in Victor, Idaho 2 nights ago, and then we played in Moscow. We played in Moscow, Idaho, too. Idaho Spud. Mindbender's already eaten half of it. He nibbles away at these things. Even though he promised me I could have this one. Though he did buy it. He did buy this one for me. And he very kindly offered it. And I said, yes, I'll eat it later. And lo and behold, he started nibbling away at it. But I think there's still half of it for me. I might even take a little bite. Ooh, that's good Idaho Spud. I'm gonna save this. Ooh, I bet that goes good with my coffee. I'm not supposed to be drinking coffee this late, but by no coincidence, my second favorite coffee shop in the world is right here in Salt Lake City. It's called, if you're interested, it's called Blue Copper, if you happen to live here.
Now you're rocking with the guy, Radio1Guy.
Ow. Ooh, that's good. I look forward to that one. Every time I come through this beautiful little city. Beautiful. Oh, Nick says, you're cool, but I'm out. It's getting boring. No, it isn't. I was just talking about Idaho Spuds and drinking coffee. I think it's just getting interesting, but maybe that's not for me to decide. But hey, let's see you next time, Nick. Maybe at a show. Come to a gig. Gigs never get boring. They're one song after another, one joke after another, finely tuned, sharply honed, expertly crafted. And if that's boring, well, then I just don't know what to say. Radio1Guy. Matt Duran asks, what's an Idaho Spud? I just showed you. All right, well, guess we got to do this again. Idaho Spud. They make them here. I ain't reading the ingredients. That's boring. But it's sort of like a marshmallowy, chocolatey treat. Marshmallowy, chocolatey treat. There you go. Thank you, Jim. Took the words right out of my mouth. Jimbo asks, how many of the show hats do you own? I don't know. A lot. My other ones are in here someplace. Oh, there they are. Hold on a sec. These are actually if you guys want to get technical, these are the actual hats for the gig. They're kind of disgusting. I only put them on minutes before I'm supposed to play, and then I take them off right afterwards because, ew. This is my daytime hat. This is the one I wear into public. And I don't want to offend folks, nice folks out there that I'm going to meet at the coffee shops or restaurants or whatever. Emilio from Facebook says, you should give your beard a $50 perm. That would be dope AF. Agreed. I know it's got a lot of curl. It's got a lot of curl, the natural curl. It's got a little silver fox in the middle. Still holding on to its color a little bit over here. I think my beard's in its prime. It's only going to get worse. But for now, I think it's dope AF. Thank you, my friends. Radio1Guy. Matt from Facebook asks, who else is tripping currently? The answer is everybody. Everyone. All of them. Everyone. Of course, Al Natural. We're all doing this. Al Natural. You ever met Al? He's a good guy. Fisheth Van says, I remember when you used to gig with no beard. I did. This is true. Back in the day, I used to gig with no beard. My, oh my, have things changed. Right? Indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Dylan says, from Facebook says, thanks for coming to Portland. It was a really fun show. You are so welcome. That was one of the good ones. Big crowd. Big sound system. Made it easy to go. Ow. Radio1Guy. Oh, yeah. Radio1Guy. Ooh, I got an idea. Just in case. A good evening, a good afternoon, a good morning. You discovered, Justin from Facebook says, I discovered you on PBS. LOL. Are you laughing at me or with me? Either way is fine, by the way. I just ask. Yes. The answer, Emilio, is yes. Radio1Guy. Here we are. Good to see you. I know I kind of just played a song, but I'll play you another one. I'm trying to keep it mellow. I might rock a little bit though. I actually have an idea to kind of rock. Pretty much. Radio1Guy. Indeed. Jim says, yes, let's rock. Nick says, I'll make sure to follow on Twitch. Great show. Yes. We appreciate that. Emilio's going to bed. Good night, Emilio. We'll catch you next time. I hope so. Make sure you look at the tour dates, y'all. I know I'm saying that a lot, but I'm currently on the road. It doesn't look like I am, even because it looks like I'm in a high-dollar broadcast studio. But the truth is, this is in the back of my van. And I got a recording gear. I got my magic pipe. The mind bender's in the front seat, setting the controls for the heart of the butt noggin. Those are the tour dates. If you're interested, which I hope you are, you should be, because this is one of the best tours we've done in a while. And we're going to try to broadcast just like this every Monday, in addition to streaming some of the live shows when the internet lets us, which it does more often than not. I mean, kinda. Radio1Guy. I have to put on my other shoe to properly rock out. You'll see. Radio1Guy. Oops. Oh, somebody is? Oh, I missed it. All right. Radio1Guy. Let me take a peek. Somebody's asking about the magic show. Hosea Baker asks, taking the family to see you when you come to Dallas, April 15th. Will you be doing the magic show before the Dallas show? Yes. Yes, I am. You gotta come and see the magic show, my friends. It's my best one yet. If you go to the tour dates, just click on the VIP link. It's a separate ticketed event, but it's for a small group of folks, and I'm doing magic tricks. And I promise you'll love it. Wonders abound. And that's a promise. Radio1Guy. But yes, we'd love to see you there, so please, check it out. Oh, I'm coming to Wisconsin, Dylan. I'm going to be there in like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Check out the tour dates. I'm glad you're asking. I'm glad you're asking, friends. Because it's the only way for me to keep up. Only way. Come to Nashville. I'm coming to Nashville. Look at the gosh darn tour dates. No, I'll be in Nashville in about a month. I'm on the road right now. And we're at the beginning of the tour, so unless you say, come to Portland, which I already did, or come to Salt Lake City, which I am right now and I played last night, or come to Eugene, which I just did, or come to Seattle, what I just did. Other than that, I'm coming to pretty much every other place. Baltimore, yes. Yes, Dylan, Baltimore. I'm playing at the 8x10 in like maybe 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that. Go to the tour dates, thatoneguy.com/tour. I promise, Denver, now you guys are just being silly. I'm going to be in Denver next weekend. Melbourne, no. Though that's one of my favorite cities in the whole wide world. I'm not coming to Melbourne on this tour. This is a driving tour. I can't make it across the whole ocean like that. That seems a little bit of a stretch. A little far away. But I'd like to. Nashville, yes. I will be in Nashville very soon, my friends. Sooner than later. And that's a promise. All you alligators. Tristan says, come play on Jupiter. Look at the tour dates, for crying out loud. Jupiter's in like 7 weeks. I'll be there. Though it is mostly a gas planet, we got a gig lined up because that's how we roll. I hope you're going to be there if you're asking for it. And I come, you better show up, because Jupiter was a real lonely gig last time. There was nobody there. It was just me on a planet that was almost the size of the sun. And boy, oh boy, that one, it didn't even make my guarantee. That one. It was a straight door deal on Jupiter, and as you can imagine, the numbers didn't really add up much. Anyway, I'll tell you, in the back of the van here, Radio1Guy, I'm so glad you're tuning in. Late night edition. And we are rocking.
Exclusive business.
Hey, Tobe. Can you hand me one of those lightning cables on the dashboard there? Just gotta plug this thing in. So it's about to die. Earth. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Thanks. Perfect. Perfect. I knew I could count on that. Just gotta charge this bad boy up here. Radio1Guy. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. On the road as we speak. Broadcasting from the back of my van. I know you don't believe me, but, and I know I say this a lot, but I built the entire broadcast studio that we had in Las Vegas into the back of my van, which is where I'm sitting right now, in a parking lot, not a parking lot, in a driveway in suburban, peaceful Salt Lake City. And tomorrow we leave, because I played here last night, and we drive to Colorado, where we play on the Western Slope, aka Grand Junction, tomorrow night. And then off to Avon, and then off to Carbondale, eventually to Fort Collins in Denver. Then when we get out of the Rockies, we'll be on our way to, what do you call it? Kansas and beyond. Edmund asks, how the hell are you powering this transmission? Believe it or not, if you want to get technical, we have a 1500 watt pure sine wave inverter running off of our diesel engine in our Sprinter van here. And we got 3 computers and an entire rig, audio microphone preamps, an entire magic pipe. All kinds of stuff. We recently did some upgrades too. This is coming down the pipe for you guys soon. I know you think you know what this does, but you don't. You're not going to believe what this is going to do soon. Let's just say lots of things. Radio1Guy. Oh, it's going to be good.
But it works. Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not. Bringing the gnar from the vague.
There it is. Bringing the gnar from the vague. Yes, 13 flux capacitors. You're correct. And yes, we are live from the butt noggin. I've been saying live from the van noggin. This is kind of where we roll. This is how we're doing it this time around. Radio1Guy. The gnar.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin. Dig it in.
Yes, indeedy.
Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not.
Sorry. My fault. Yes, it does. Glue Gordon from Facebook says, that beard has its own 401k. Yes, it does. And I wish it would loan me a little. Must be nice. I don't know who puts it in there, though. Radio1Guy, yes, his beard gets its own cut of the earnings. Gets a percentage. That was part of the deal. Thank you. I'm glad you like that little jam. I was just having fun. Glenn says, possibly the best use of the interweb yet. Well, that's a lot of responsibility, but I'll try. We are working hard. This is no accident. We are trying. Thank you, Hosea. Officially the hardest working man in that one business. I gotta agree, this week especially. We've had some big drives. And on our one day off, which was today, we got into the back of the van and did a late night Radio1Guy broadcast for you. But why wouldn't we? It's just too much fun. Too much fun. But it's fun. Jaeger asks, where's Buckethead? He ain't here. Buckethead ain't here, man. I think he's on the road. I think there's a tour. There's a Buckethead tour going on as we speak. Or maybe he's between dates. Hopefully we'll get to do our jamming again, too. Someday, I hope. That's for dang sure, because that would be fun. Because that's fun. Radio1Guy. Good times, my friends. Good times. And this beast right here. It's called the magic pipe, you know. Sorry about that.
Exclusive business.
Exclusive business. Up in this bad boy. Radio1Guy. Late night edition. We're going to be doing this every Monday, even though I know it's technically Tuesday now. We're going to be doing this once a week. From the van, back of the van. Just like I'm doing now. Just like we're doing. And I promise it'll be fun. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Come check us. We're on the road as we speak. The tour dates are at thatoneguy.com/tour. There it is. Did you get it? Did you catch it? I hope so. Not bad, right? Not bad. Good on you, friends. Radio One Guy. What do you know? What do you say? Why does Twitch do that to me? So confusing. So confusing. It's okay. Ooh, no, it didn't die. Sorry about that. That was my fault. A couple of things. We got like 10 computers here running at the same time in the back of my van in a parking lot in Salt Lake City on the way to Colorado. We're doing the late night edition broadcast of Radio 1 Guy for you guys. I hope you're enjoying it even half as much as I am enjoying doing it. I'm enjoying doing it. Yes, I am.
Slab. Fresh slabs.
Fresh slabs. Ooh, I concur, Hosea. Let's hack this broadcast into the State of the Union. I don't think they'd like it very much. They might though. Radio One Guy, but I like your idea. I'd match your $1,000. Even though I don't have it on me. But I like that idea. Very much. Very much I like that idea. And we are rocking tonight, my friends. I gotta say, I think the late night edition is where it's at. We can keep it kind of mellow, a little bit psychedelic. And we can listen to some fresh slabs.
Fresh slabs.
Because why not? You know I'm good for it. If you guys are serious, well then so am I. I say let's do it. I say let's do it.
Exclusive business.
Oh, yeah. Connor says, you can IOU it. Yes, I like your style. I'm just praying that my landlord feels the same way. It's been kind of a busy, weird tour. I'll fill you in on that one. Ashley from Facebook asks, any chance of you making it down to Woodford one of these years? I miss you. Not as much as I miss you. Boy, oh boy, that's like my favorite festival in the whole world. In one of my favorite places in the whole world. Up on the Sunshine Coast of Australia. I want to make it back. I promise I'm going to try. I got new songs. I got new fresh slabs.
Fresh slabs.
Sorry. I got fresh slabs to play for you guys. In Australia when I can eventually make it back there. In the land down under. Where the women glow and the men thunder. Can't you hear the wonder? You better run, you better take cover. Kaylin asks, what's even going on? I don't know. You might have stumbled onto a little psychedelic corner of the interweb here, where we do a little radio show called Radio 1 Guy. And hopefully it's not scaring you. I know there's a lot of frequencies coming at you kind of quickly. And I know it's a bit early in the morning. It's late for me, though. This is late night. I keep late hours because I'm on the road. I'm a musician. And I play this thing right here. And I'm on the road as we speak. We got tour dates. If you're interested in seeing it live, I'm playing every night this week. Salt Lake City, Colorado, headed east, Kansas, St. Louis, up through the Midwest to Chicago, Michigan, Cleveland to the East Coast, Boston, Burlington, Vermont, down to New York, and North Carolina, Virginia, all up and down the coast. Then we'll be going kind of back towards the west through the south. Nashville, Memphis, Chattanooga, Tennessee, down through the southern part into Texas and up through rural, beautiful, mountainous New Mexico, zigzagging all the way as we go, winding down towards Arizona, and eventually back home to good old Las Vegas, Nevada.
But it works. Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not. Dig it in.
Roberto asks, don't know how I got here, but great voice, that one guy. Robert from Land of Fire, Argentina. Bless you, my friend. Most happy to have you here at Radio1Guy. I've never been to Argentina, but boy, do I want to go. I'd love to visit your beautiful land. I used to play in a tango band, and Astor Piazzolla is one of my heroes, and some of my music has those vibes. Some of it goes, you get the picture. This is my instrument. I play this on the road, and you can see it if you happen to be in one of the towns where we're going, which is a lot of places, by the way. We are going lots of places. Connor from Facebook asks, what do you think of progressive psychedelic tunes like fast beats? I'll tell you, Connor, I like them fast, I like them slow, I like them kind of medium, I like them all different tempos, and I like them psychedelic, no doubt about that. Jim from Facebook asks, that one guy, deep dish or thin crust? Let me think about that. Depends on the day. New York City, you gotta have that thin stuff. That thin, melty, beautiful stuff. But then, I'll tell you something. I'll be in Chicago in about 3 weeks, and I can't wait for some of that deep dish. Some of that deep dish. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Radio1Guy, transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Bringing the gnar from the vague.
Bringing the gnar from the vague. Of course, when I say the vague, I'm referring to Las Vegas, Nevada, which is the hometown for me and the Mindbender. But we are far from home. Not by miles, but by theory and concept. For we are on the road, traveling by van. The broadcast studio in which you are receiving this transmission from is in fact in the back of my van, temporarily parked in rural suburban Salt Lake City, where it's nice and quiet. And hopefully we're not making too much noise for the neighbors. I don't think we are. And tomorrow we leave for Colorado. 6 nights a week we play this music. And then 1 night a week, which is right now, we broadcast to you, my friends. And we appreciate that. Christian from Facebook says, hello from New Zealand. Good Lord. What a beautiful country you live in. I want to go back there. I got to play the big day out in Auckland a few years back and got to go on a Lord of the Rings tour and see the sheep farm where they built the temporary Hobbitville, Hobbit holes. Radio 1 Guy, here you are. Chance from Facebook asks, that one guy, what are your thoughts on extraterrestrials? Let me ask my friend. They say hello. Yes, they do.
Now you're rocking with the guy, Radio 1 Guy.
Ow. Yes, we can. And yes, we are.
Radio 1 Guy.
Radio 1 Guy, bringing the gnar from the VEG. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Fun times. Nick says, don't know how I got here, but I'm going to stay a while. Well, bless you, my friend. We're happy to have you. I don't know how you got here either. I don't know how I got here. I'm just a disembodied head floating around in the interwebs here, doing my humble little radio show, me and the Mindbender, playing my magic pipe here. Ow. That hurt, but not that much. I'll do a little more of that later. Radio 1 Guy. Scott from Facebook says, green screen? Not green screen, green screens. I got them on the roof. I got them on the walls. I got them on the floor. I got them on my body. Because I prefer to just kind of float around in, hyperspace here. And have a little fun with you guys. We're cross-platform. We're simulcasting tonight. A little bit everywhere. And we're all smelling oceanish because we got into a fish fight. Oh, Lord. Ooh, these jams go hard, though.
Finish it, electrical rabbi. But it works. Maybe the answer to all of your problems, but probably not. Radio 1 Guy, bringing the gnar from the VEG.
There we go. There we go. That's what we're trying to do. Yes, we are coming to you from the future. The not too distant future, though. Because the distant future is going to be kind of hard to understand. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty hyper real. But because we're working in an audio reactive atmosphere here, bam, bam, bam. That's because we want it to be audio reactive. We want everything to kind of work together as one. And yes, we are all multidimensional travelers. I'm glad you agree, because Lord knows I do. And we've made some pretty big discoveries where the MIDI's concerned, by the way. I don't want to give away all the secrets because we got a big tour and you can come see this live. Let's just say we got triple fast action going on now. Triple fast action. And you're not going to believe the sounds, my friends. And then in addition to that, And we made some big strides where MIDI analog strings are concerned too. So, and we promise to keep you abreast of those triumphs of as they're made. MIDI triggers, yes, Jim. And yes, Hema, we are in vibrational resonance. And I'm glad you agree. Hosea, 3 times faster. Indeed, triple fast action is exactly what I meant. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, we're syncing up big time. Big time. Synced. If you could only see the SMPTE code, you'd know exactly what I was talking about. If you could only see the MIDI network we've established here between the 3 computers and the devices. If you could only see how fast this guy's internet is here at this Airbnb that we're renting, who's apparently out of town. Because we're actually running an Ethernet cable up his driveway into his house. Hope that's okay, my friend. I have a feeling it is. Blazing internet speeds, though. Sometimes that's our Achilles heel here at Radio1Guy. Things can get a bit glitchy, but not tonight. Not tonight. Connor from Facebook says, I will return. We look forward to that, my friend. Farewell for now, indeed. Yes, Hema, it is necessary to keep up with the current transmission. I agree. I think we're definitely onto something here. You can, by the way, you can overclock. You can overclock that processor. We just found that out. So we can run like 4 different programs at once. Resolume, Magic VDMX, 4 cameras, 3 projectors, 1 triple wide image. It looks pretty decent. Pretty decent.
Dig it in. Fresh slabs. I got bins. Dang, Pops, what you got there? Hypomatic. Take a nap.
Nick says, I want a shout out now! Exclamation point. You got it, my friend. Radio1Guy. And I have a feeling we're going to be friends till the end. I'm having a good time with you guys tonight. A good time. It's hard to believe this much fun could be had from the back of a van parked in a driveway in front of an Airbnb rental property in suburban Salt Lake City during the one day off that we have on this crazy tour. And I ain't complaining, because it ain't raining, and it's cold, but it ain't as cold as it is some places that I know of. Boy, oh boy. Sarah Rose says, I'll always be your friend. Oh, that's a deal. That is a deal.
ETC ... Dang, Pops, what you got there? I got bins. Dig it in.
Radio1Guy. Chance asks, where can I see you in Colorado? Boy, you asked the right question, because we're on our way there now. Tomorrow we're in Grand Junction. Next day we're in Avon. Day after that we're in Carbondale. Little town called Carbondale. Real small place, but it's fun. And then we're in, Fort Collins, Denver. We'll be in Denver by this weekend. So you gots to come. You gots to come out. It's going to be good. Jim asks, that one guy, why are your female followers so cute? Oh, good question. I think it's because we're all cute. I think us All of us cuties out there. Just the way it is. Oh, I think we'll be okay, Scott. Hema asks, shout me out, one guy. Hashtag #HappyHema here. Easily done. We love it. We love it. Nate H says, hey Mike, you killed it in Bozeman. Thank you. Yes, we just played in Bozeman.
But it works.
We had a good one in Bozeman. That was a Saturday. That was one of my best Bozeman gigs I ever had. I gotta say. Radio1Guy, I gotta say. Yeah, some old friends came out for that one. And then we drove straight from there to Victor, Idaho. Of course, along the way, finding us a genuine Idaho spud. Got a couple of these. This one got nibbled on by the mind bender. But what can I say? It was a 7-hour drive. Can't blame the kid. He gets a little peckish. He's got to have his Idaho spuds. He promised me that one. He ate half of it. Radio1Guy. Chance from Facebook says, safe travels, man. Would love to check it out. Well, thank you. Oh, we'll travel safe. But yeah, check out the tour dates. Come see one or two. Or send a friend if we're not coming near you. Or just hang out here with us. Or not. It's totally up to you. Radio1Guy. Nick from Facebook says, LOL. And you know what, Nick? I concur. Sarah Rose asks, will you ever come back to Canada? Well, actually, we're coming back on this tour. Not everywhere, though. We're going to Toronto. We're going to London, Ontario, I believe. A couple other little markets up in that neck of the woods. So come on out, hang. I haven't been to Canada in a while, so this is going to be extra special. Luke Leach from Facebook says, sitting in a caravan in Australia with my mind blown. What is going on? So just wow. Thank you, Luke. I gotta tell you, I miss your beautiful country. I used to come play there all the time. That one guy in the magic pipe, that's this thing right here. We used to play in Australia every year, sometimes twice, and I haven't been back in a few. I promise to soon. I hope. Nate H from Facebook asks, when are you going to be in Toronto? Check the dates, brother. Let me look. I think. No, it's not June. It's actually coming up in like 2 months. That1guy.com/tour. Those are the tour dates. Follow your nose. It always knows. Oh, Hema's back. We've been waiting for you. Good times. And we're still here. This is a fun little late night session of Radio1Guy. I gotta say, a fun one. A fun one.
Exclusive business, but it works.
Indeed. Radio1Guy. Come for the beard, stay for the hat, and enjoy a little psychedelic conversation while you're here. We're reading your comments here on Facebook and on Twitch And on YouTube, we are going multi-platform simulcasting all the way across the butt noggin tonight.
But it works. Dig it in. Radio, one guy, bringing the gnar from the vein. Transmitting straight from the butt noggin. Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
There we go. Nate H says, packs a wallop, it does at 3 a.m. Yes, it does. Thank you, Nate. It does packs a wallop. It packs a wallop. Fun times. Ever been to Vegas? Well, actually, funny you should ask, because that's where I live, kinda right now. Though we're not there right now. Though we're gonna be back there soon. In April, when this tour is done, we're on the road. On the road. Sorgadelic, yes. Radio, one guy, that's what you're watching here, Josh. But thanks for asking. Thanks for clicking. Thanks for staying, even if just for a little while. We try to have a little fun here. I'm that one guy, bringing you my little radio show, humble little radio show, believe it or not, from the back of my van, parked in a driveway in suburban Salt Lake City, only because that's where I played my show last night. I played with this thing, triple fast action, and we're going to Colorado tomorrow, doing our late night broadcast right now. And having fun doing it too. That's for dang sure. Thank you, Nate. Radio, one guy. God, I love you guys. You're making this fun. You are making this fun. Hema is saying such nice things. I appreciate that. It's all true. It's all true. We're just flowing with the vibes and the vibrations and the extra good, extra sorgadelic energies and patterns. Triple wide projection renderings. And for those of you who haven't upgraded to the most recent version, you don't know what you're missing, except for what you're seeing here. And I think you'd agree that it's worth the extra few bucks and maybe the time, because you never know. Radio, one guy, here we are. Well, thank you, Luke. Yes, please spread the word far and wide, or at least to just a friend or two, at very least, but at very most, far and wide, far and wide. And I promise to try to get back there. I usually used to play Woodford every year. I know that just happened. Maybe next year. I gotta call them. I gotta say, hey, remember me? Remember me? Radio, one guy. I can do some late night transmissions there. Because lordy lord, that's a time difference. Yes, it is. Sierra from Facebook says, I'm up at 4 a.m. for my colonoscopy today. Good vibes. Good vibes indeed, Sierra. I'm going to have to do one of those soon. I'm having a feeling. Just because that's what they say. When you get this much gray in your beard, they say you better go check it out. Those are just one of the many things I put off. But you know, yes, Bozeman next year. I just played in Bozeman on Saturday. I'll be back, though, I promise. Aw, Ashley from Facebook says, we definitely remember you in Woodford. Don't worry. You're basically a legend in Queensland. That's the nicest things anybody said to me all week. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley. I promise to come back.
Dig it in, bringing the gnar from the vague.
I've been working on my my didgeridoo throat singing. Let me try that again. I've done it better than that. Sorry. Let me try it again tomorrow. You'll see. I'm getting good. Radio1Guy. Oh, we're flowing. Yes, we are, Emma. It's just kind of the only way to fly. It's just kind of the only way. This is fun. We haven't done a transmission this late in kind of a while, and it's just so special to get to talk to my friends in Australia and Argentina and London and Manchester. I think that's what we're missing out when we do our 5 p.m. transmissions. I think me and the Mindbender are going to have a meeting about this. Some new strategies for times. Good Lord. Be yourself. That's the best way to be. Well said, Emma. I agree. And Sierra says, gray in your beard is just a mere sign of knowledge, and it holds the stories you tell. And yes, colon cancer is the 2 top causing deaths in the USA. Jeez, is that right? Damn. Oh, I better get on. I'll get on that then. But good luck today. I don't think you'll need it. I think you'll be fine. I'm sure of it. Just have a feeling. Just have a good feeling. Everything's going to be good. Everything's going to be fine. Actually got to have a little chat with my landlord today as I drive to Colorado, and wish me luck on that one too. I think it's going to be good. It was just a glitch in the system, and it's been such a busy tour. Made a little mistake, but I think it'll be okay too. I think it'll be okay. Little happy trees. Yes, Hosea. As Bob Ross would, bringeth the gnar from the vague.
Electrical Rabbi. Radio1Guy. Dig it in. Fresh slabs. Bringing the gnar from the vague. Transmitting straight from the butt noggin.
Transmitting straight from the butt noggin. I think it's kind of the best way to transmit and transmate and read and write and also translate. Yes, it is. Bringing the gnar from the vague. And we have all of our friends with us tonight and today. I know, so for some of you it's early, for some of you it's late. For me it's late. We meant to do this earlier, but I'm glad we didn't. I'm glad I got busy rebuilding the van studio in this little parking lot here. I mean, parking driveway. I get that confused with parking lot. What am I doing? What am I saying? I don't even know sometimes. I mean, I do, but I don't, but I do. Yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah, but no. When I was in Australia last, I know this is old news, but I got turned on to Little Britain. And my little favorite skit was the one that goes, yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah. Radio1Guy. This is working out well. It's getting late. Indeed. Anders from Facebook asks, why does the world exist? Now, I think we all know the answer to that. Because... I know that's not always the answer you're looking for, but it's just the best I can do. You know how we roll. You know how we roll. Let me tell you something. When you have the arpeggiator firing on all cylinders in your Korg 700S, it's kind of hard to go wrong. Well, thank you, Nick. Nick says, Radio 1 Guy, you're beautiful. I could say the same thing about you, and I think I will. 'Cause you are. We appreciate that. This is one of my favorite ones. I appreciate you guys joining us. 432 hertz. Oh yeah, let's hit them sacred frequencies. But let's not fear orchestra tuning neither, though. Because let me tell you something. That Beethoven jam go hard, though.
So flosis ich auf mis afuna ida khimacho ilos iwa khila bunoch nos mina khilaho io ni la khino ananasina inaho.
Yeah. It's the only way to roll. A little Beethoven, that go hard though. I don't think that was A440. That was old school. And he heard that whole thing in his butt noggin. And then he wrote it out. Whole symphony. All in the butt noggin. Written out. Even for us to play today. Indeedy. Yes. Lucky.
Exclusive business. Transmitting straight from the butt noggin. The Mind Benders. Dig it in.
Radio 1 Guy. I didn't know this could be so much fun. I mean, I did. But I didn't. But I did, but I didn't.
Now you're rocking with the guy. Radio 1 Guy.
yeah. Aaron Cox. Shout out to the Budweiser night crew. Indeed. Burning the midnight oil. I appreciate you listening. That means a lot. Thank you, Budweiser night crew, for tuning in to Radio 1 Guy. And we are here for you, but only because you do the same for us. Ow. Ow. Yes, it's hard to play with gloves on, but in this little wormhole that we got here, in this little void of hyperspace, I'm only a disembodied head and a couple of hands. So what are you gonna do? What are we to do? Gotta have the gloves. Radio 1 Guy. Indeed. Oh, Hosea, you're going to sleep. Well then, good night. We will see you in the future. I'll be in your dream if you be in mine. How about that? I think that's a deal. And come to the Colorado show, please. It's going to be fun. Mindbender, flash those tour dates one more time if you're up there. Radio 1 Guy is on the road, and this is going to be a good tour. It's the middle of it, by the way. The middle of it. Radio 1 Guy, it's the middle of it, by the way. Woo. Yes, Baltimore, that's coming. That's coming. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeedy. Sorry, I broke the flow there. It happens from time to time. A little glitch in the matrix. It's nothing we can't fix. Radio 1 Guy, nothing we can't fix. So anyway, friends, I appreciate you listening. I think we're gonna sign off now. It's getting kind of late, even late for us, even though we're kind of night hawks, even though we're night hawks at the diner. And it's a fine, fine morning. In fact, as far as I can think, nothing could be finer. This is the late night edition. This has been the late night edition of Radio 1 Guy. You can always catch us at radio1guy.com, but definitely go to thatoneguy.com to see the tour dates, because we're on the road right now as we speak. And I appreciate you sticking it out with us tonight. Thank you, Hema and everybody. In it for the long haul. I sure do appreciate it. And we will see you soon. This is That One Guy with the Mindbender, Radio 1 Guy, signing off. Thank you, friends. And good night.